mostly in this neighborhood. I think seriously, when I walk on the streets, I think that Emma Goldman is going to come around the corner. So to me, New York becomes New York the moment that you can enjoy this multiplicity of levels. To, in a way, to be enjoying the old times of the 19th century, and then to see the various changes of population going through this building, and then just walk out to the streets and see all these people from Oregon, from Houston, from Paris, from Germany, from Sweden. New York is the only city where the individual can recreate his or her persona, her individuality, or his identity. You can create another identity for yourself, but not going to Avenue C and D with the German filmmakers and the French movie stars and limiting yourself to Ludlow. You can become a Ludlow star or a Ludlow personality. Or if you keep going to Little Italy, or you go to Radness, you become, or you can create for yourself that temporary personality and individuality, and you can shift from one to another, if so you wish. The old-time Bohemian was a person who was Bohemian forever. It was a total lifestyle and a personality. You could see a Bohemian from day 1 to day 5005. Today I think Bohemian means just a temporary Bohemia. You are Bohemian from when you are 23, when you are 26. Then you cease to be Bohemian. You go into something else. You jump into the internet culture, and then you cease to be Bohemian. Or you are Bohemian only from 8 to 12 at party time. But the old-timer was a real Bohemian, like in the 19th century Paris, right, with Zola and Victor Hugo. Today it's just a temporary experience. What makes a New Yorker is to have lived here at least for 15 or 20 years, to have gone through big crises, financial, immigration and naturalization crisis, accommodation crisis, adaptation crisis, cultural crisis. And once you pass all those crises, yes, you are in New York. I miss that people don't have memory. They are so young, so new to the neighborhood. This is the neighborhood that changes most than any other community or area or neighborhood in New York City. So there are very few old residents. Everybody is new in this neighborhood. So there is no real memory of anything. Nobody remembers the beginning of the century, or the First World War, or the Second World War. I mean, nobody. Most of people have arrived so recently, and they don't plan to live here forever. They accept this as this kind of breeding ground in which you do your experience, and you live and pass into another neighborhood or situation in life. Be patient. New York deserves a span at least of 10 to 15 years to get something either contributed to the city or to have the city coming into you. It's not a summer vacation, it's not a week experiment to see how wonderful is New York, because New York is not a tourist destination. It's a life experience, and only by having this life crystallizing into you slowly for many years, you don't get the spirit of New York. So to be patient and to brave for all kinds of hardships, but all kinds of rewards. I find sanctuary right here in this building. This building is like almost like an embrace that keeps you. I never have fear when I'm inside this building. I'm alone many hours. This building is like a cloud, like a big cloud that protects you. It's like a big rock. It's like a big cave that protects you from the rushes and the tensions of the city of New York.